spotlighting you now, Bill. You're larger than life.
Hey, all right.
And you can switch back to gallery if you want.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
Lynn. So right now, we're going to concentrate on really what's probably the most important thing in Tai Chi is breathing. And one of the information I've gotten in Chinese medicine, keeping your lungs in good condition helps to boost your immune system to any kind of virus or disease, particularly something like what we're experiencing now. So let's all just take a nice deep breath. And when you breathe in, don't just breathe into your chest, breathe down here. So you feel the breath first down in your belly, then feel the breath rising up until you reach right about to here. It's like filling up a glass of water. Start with the bottom. Inhale, everybody inhale. Belly, chest, up to here, then breathe out. So for the purpose of this practice, breathe in through your nose. Feel the belly expand, then breathe into your chest, then breathe out. So let's do that for maybe 10 times. And feel your breath getting deeper with each inhalation. And long, slow breath out. So generally speaking, you want your exhale to be longer and slower than your inhale. Inhale. And exhale. And you want to relax as you're doing this. You're not trying to force anything to happen. So remember, the movement of your arms is just following the movement of your breath. Okay, let's do a couple more. Okay, like this, the last one. Nice, deep, full, filling up your lungs and emptying them out. Then come back to the starting position and just notice how you feel. You feel the internal effects of all that deep breathing. And another thing, in Chinese medicine, there's a belief, and I think it's true, that when you take a deep breath, you're enhancing your Wei Qi field, which is a kind of protective energy, sometimes called the aura. And that protects us from harm, from bad things happening. So it's not only an internal cleanse, it's also externally giving you more immunity to illness and disease. So it's very powerful practice. So now we'll just do a few warm-ups. Just relax your head, roll your head around. And as you're moving, just feel yourself letting go, surrendering, dropping any tightness or tension anywhere you feel it. So we'll do about 5 in each direction. And then reverse. Relax. Gently stretch neck and shoulder muscles. And at the same time, keep some of your focus, some of your attention on your breath. Then come back to the start. Then rotate your shoulders forward and back. Now, I know some of you are standing. That's very good. You can stand for the whole class, or if you prefer to sit down in the beginning, that's okay too. But whatever you're doing, just focus on feeling your body from the inside out. You're not thinking, you're feeling. You're emptying your mind and bringing all your attention to your body. One more time. Then come back to the start. Then hold your hands in front and rotate your wrists and fingers. Now feel your joints, feel your fingers, feel your wrists, feel your elbows, feel your shoulders. Then reverse direction. Take a deep breath now and then. Relax. And let go. And one more time. Then hold your hands face forward and rotate your wrists side to side. Then hold your hands out to the side and do the same thing. Hold your hands over your head. Go like this. Then back in front. Then down to your sides. Let's do that one more time. Out to the sides, over your head, back in front, and down to your sides again. And relax. And let your hands drop down to your sides. Now, next thing we're going to do, I'll back up a little bit for this. Okay, is to rotate the hips. So put your hands on your hips and just move your body without exerting a lot of effort. Just rotating your hips in a little circle from side to side, forward and back. Deep breath now and then reverse direction. Then come back to the start. Now, here's a Tai Chi movement that you can do standing or sitting. I'm sitting down right now, but just as well do this standing. You want to lift one hand. This is your right hand. Everybody raise your right hand. Okay. Right hand. Good. And then raise your left knee. Then raise your left hand, raise your right knee. So better to do this standing, but it's okay to do it sitting because you're working these abdominal muscles, your core. So it's very good. And lengthening your spine. Just feel the crown of your head lifting up. At the same time, you're shifting your weight from side to side. Then one more on each side. And then come back to the start. See if I can adjust that a little bit. So next movement. Let's do a little side bending. Starting posture, head on top, bring your chin down a little bit, relax your shoulders, relax your legs, and then just slowly bend to your left side and back to your right. And you feel your whole spine stretching on this side and compressing or squeezing on the other side. Then one more time. Then bring your arm over your head, bend to the other side. Then reverse direction. So the palm faces up and then over your head and your other palm faces down. Neutral position, then to your right, and come back to the neutral position and bend to your left. So you're stretching on one side, but you're not straining. You're not going as far as you can and causing any pain or discomfort. One more on each side. And then come back to the start. And once again, just notice how you feel. after performing that movement. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you. Somebody just texted me that I'm saying the opposite. Here we go. I don't know how you're seeing me. So when I use my right hand, you use your left. Let's try that again. Left side, right side. Okay, no, maybe it's wrong. This is right side, this is left side. Okay, thanks for clarifying that. And start with your hands face up. Breathe in and bend backward. Look up, arch your back, open your chest, and smile. Then come back, make fists, bring your elbows along the side of your rib cage, squeeze your fists together, look down, and breathe out. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out and look down. So here, you're floating. Just feel you're floating, your whole body. You're lifting up like a cloud in the sky. Then when you squeeze, you're contracting all your muscles. Then relaxing. Breathing in. Breathing out, sinking like you're sending roots deep into the earth. Then one more time. Then raise your hands up and slowly bring your hands back down. So next one I'm going to stand up for so you can see better what we're doing. Here's my spot. Okay, so this time I'm going to raise hands over the head. Big stretch. Face your palms toward the ceiling. Then exhale. Stretch your hands in opposite directions on both sides. Then relax. Bring your hands together in front. Palms facing down, and just let your whole upper body hang down. Now when you're down here, you want to just give your back a little massage and then just hang and move your hips around a little bit. So gently stretch those muscles in your lower back. Then slowly come up. Breathe in and raise your hands up again. Breathe out. Bring your hands together in front and go down. And slowly come up. Now you want to come up slowly with a rounded back. And then bring your head up last. And start again. Big breath in. Big stretch up. Look up at the ceiling. Exhale, bring your eyes forward. And extend your arms way out to the sides. Relax your arms in front. And go down. Then slowly come up. Raise your hands up again. Lengthening. Just imagine you're making yourself a little taller. Then exhale, open. Expand all these muscles and connective tissue in your upper body. Then slowly go down. And one more time. Remember, we do everything slowly and mindfully, so you can really feel the internal effects of each movement. Then come back up again and feel the energy circulating all through your body, from your head to your toes. So next movement, we're going to start holding the energy ball. And you want your arms to be nice and relaxed. And just move your hands in and out. Feel the energy, feel the chi circulating. Not only on the outside, but also on the inside. Filling you up with this very relaxed feeling. And then relax, bend your knees a little bit, relax your shoulders, then push your one hand up, hand on this side, then push your other hand down. Then bring your hands together in front and do the same on the other side. Stretching but not straining. You just feel a nice energy transfer from your feet to the crown of your head. Stretching, then relaxing. Reaching up and reaching down. So you're channeling the energy of earth beneath your feet with the energy of heaven directly above your head. This is especially good movement to do outdoors. So if you get a chance, it's a nice afternoon, practice this movement in your backyard. You feel more energy just standing around amongst the flowers and the trees. So we hold the position for a moment and relax and come back to the start. Stretching, breathing out, then relaxing as you breathe in. Let's do one more on each side. And you can bend your knees a little bit so you feel more contact with the earth. One more on each side. And then come back to the start. And again, give yourself an energy shower. Okay, I think we'll do another movement from that same series, which we call the 8 pieces of brocade. So start with your feet together this time. Then take a step out to this side. In my room, it's the window side. So your feet are a little bit wider apart. And cross your arms in front. Make a bow with this hand. Then pull the bowstring. Then release the arrow. Inhale, relax, cross your arms in front. Exhale, draw the bow. Then release the arrow. Draw the bow to the window side. Then release the arrow. Draw the bow to the house side. Then release the arrow. Let's do 2 more. Draw the bow. Release the arrow. One more time. Draw the bow. And release the arrow. Then bring your feet back together and shower yourself with energy and light. Speaking of light, I think I've got too much light coming through the window here. So I'm going to put that down. See if that makes any difference. A little better. So next movement. Start with the energy ball. Then swing the ball over here on the window side. Carry the ball to the other side. So as you can see, I'm just slowly turning my hips. And when I turn my hips, the ball comes along for the ride. Then make the ball over here. Carry the ball back to where I started. So everything is moving together. We call this a unified energy flow. So as I rotate my hips, my whole upper body, including my head and neck, turn. So I'm watching where I'm going. Now let's do one more on each side. And bring your feet together. So step, shift your weight to the right side, then step and shift your weight to the left. Step, step, slowly transfer the weight, then bring your feet together. Then step, slowly transfer your weight to the other side. Let's do one more on each side. Step and turn, then step and turn. Then come back to the starting position. Have this hand on top, and then harmonize the energy from the earth with the energy of the sky. That's why we have one hand facing up and the other facing down. And our bodies are turned in the same direction as the upper hand. And bring the lower hand underneath and do the same on the other side. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Then turn the ball over, and with this hand, right hand, push to the left, and with the left hand, push to the right. So there's a little bit of nuance to this movement. You're not just swinging your arm, but you're bending your elbow. So you bend your elbow and push. Then other side, bend your elbow again and push the other way. And the final position looks like this. So we can see it from another direction, weight shifting from side to side. So you want to feel the force coming all the way up from your feet. And that force is driving the movement of your arms and hands. Then one more to each side. Last one. And cross your arms in front. And swing your right arm to the right. Again, bend your elbow. Then bring your hands back together. Then swing your left arm to the left. And then hands come together. It's almost like you feel this magnetic attraction between your hands. So turn your body, swing your arm to the side, palms face up, then bring your hands back together. Swing your other arm, bend your elbow, bring your hands together. So there's a lot of repetition in Tai Chi, and that's actually one of the great things about it. You keep doing it so it becomes like a moving meditation. You can do all these movements without even thinking about it. That's when you're really in the zone. And then one more on each side. You're in the Tai Chi zone, not the twilight zone, the Tai Chi zone. And then separate your hands, swing your right arm in front, cross your arms, and wave hands like clouds. Shift your weight to your left, then back to the right. Change hands, shift your weight to the left, change hands again, and then back to the right. So you notice I'm doing this. I'm just shifting my weight. So the arms and hands are just following the movement from my legs and hips. So it seems effortless. Just like you're riding a wave or floating on a cloud. And notice the hands are always rounded, not straight out, not too close to your body, about 2 feet in front of your chest. And one more on each side. And then cross in front again. Reach down, bend your knees, lean forward a little bit, gather energy from the earth, lift the earth energy up, raise your hands over your head, and just visualize sunlight, moonlight, and starlight flowing down into your heart. Then again, inhale, lift the earth energy up, exhale, pour the heaven energy down. You could think of this as you're recharging your batteries, boosting your immune system, enhancing all the functions of the organs in your body, and calming and clearing the mind. As you know, Tai Chi is a mind-body practice. So the more you can engage your mind in the practice, the better it feels. You're clearing, getting rid of any extraneous thoughts or feelings, and just totally engaging in what you're doing right now. And one more time. And come back to the start. Now let's just stand right here, wherever you are. Just stand, relax, feel your feet, focus your attention on your feet, and just stand for, let's say, 1 or 2 minutes. Have your hands at your sides, but always leave a little space under the arms. Feel your head up, your chin down, just like your whole spine is a pole, what we call the Tai Chi pole, or a tree in the forest. And if you're not doing it already, have your tongue touching onto the roof of your mouth. And relax. Focus on what you're feeling and your breath. And if your mind starts to wander, bring your attention back to your feet. Imagine that your feet are growing roots deep down into the earth. Then take a few more deep breaths. Now raise your arms up again and slowly return your hands to your sides. So you want to feel that peace and that stillness that we're cultivating every time we do this practice. Now you can feel that peace when you're sitting or standing, but you also can feel the peace when you're moving. So what I'm going to do now is do a little walking practice. Even though I don't have a lot of space, I'm going to take 2 or 3 steps forward, then 2 or 3 steps back. So start with your feet together. Have a little bend in your knees. Shift your weight over here to your left leg, then step out to the right. Now your weight is equally balanced. Then shift your weight over to your right leg. Bring your feet together, but your weight's still over here. Then step out. Shift your weight to this leg. Then rock back. Raise your toes. Turn your body a little bit to the left side. Then bring your feet together. Then step out over here. Turn your hips. Pivot on your right foot and then bring your feet together. Let's do one more. Step out. Shift your weight. Now remember, your spine is straight. You're not leaning forward or back. You have all your weight on your front foot. Then rock back, sit back like you're sitting down. Turn your hips a little bit to the left side, then bring your feet together. Now we're going to go backward. So you can do this. Hold your fingers face up. Step back to your right, then bring your feet together. Then step back to your left. Weight on your back foot, sitting down. No weight on your front foot. Then bring your feet together. Step back. And step back. And now you're back where you started. So let's try that again. This time, step out to this side. Step out. Bring your feet together. Then step forward to your right side, rock back, turn to your right, then bring your feet together. Then step out to your left. You can do this if that feels good, or just keep your hands at your sides. Step together, then step Rock back, sitting down a little bit, and bring your feet together. Now we go backward. Step back to this side, left side for you. Step back to the right. Step back to the left again, and step back to the right. And come back to where you started and give yourself an energy shower. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was good. That was fun. And if your main concern is balance, you want to improve your balance, just do that every day. You don't have to do it for a half hour or 45 minutes. Just do 10 minutes going back and forth, focusing on centering yourself and not leaning either way. So how are we doing so far?
Good.
Good?
Very good.
Can I have a thumbs up?
Yes.
Thumbs up.
All right, good.
Sit.
All right.
Wonderful.
Oh, good, good. Now, you're not muted. That's okay. What time is it? I don't want to blow all your time.
I'm going to have to go.
You have to go. Bye. Good to see you.
Okay.
Well, before you go, for those of you who are staying, let's do a little tapping massage, okay? This is the really fun part.
Yes, exactly.
So, just feel the energy in your hands, that like tingling.
Yes.
Tap on your heart. Now, what you should do here was go up and down. Start here, go down to all up and down your sternum. And if you want, some people do it this way, use two hands. And you do this every day. It's really good for boosting your immune system, make you feel more energy. Very simple. You don't even have to do Tai Chi, just do this. But if you do this and Tai Chi, you get double the benefit. So you do this for like 2 minutes every day, you'll feel like Superman or Superwoman. And then tap on your lungs. That's good. That's good. I like that. Now here's a new thing. Cross your arms in front, and with your middle fingers, massage the indentations underneath their collarbone. It's also very good for the lungs.
Oh.
In Chinese medicine, they call lung number 1 point.
Oh.
Oh, really?
And it's very, very healing. So if you have any problem breathing or any kind of, or if you just want to boost your breathing capacity, this is a good place to massage. So do that every day, especially in the morning. And as you're doing this, you also focus on the breath. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay, that felt pretty good. So then pat yourself on the back. Good job today. And then pat up and down the outside of your arm. Then turn your hand over, tap on the inside. And other arm, same thing. And feel you're waking up all your cells. Some of those cells might be sleeping in. So you want all your cells online, all your cells awake and doing their job. And under the arm. The other side, same thing. And then over here, next thing we're going to do is tapping here on the lower back. this is a really good one. If you're sitting down a lot during the day, don't forget to turn the recording off. Okay. I'm getting the hook. You know how you in the vaudeville days, she wants to clear the channel. So anyway, do this. This really feels good. And then with your legs, you want to get your legs also energized. So tap up and down on your legs, then do the other leg. And then rub your heads together again. Tap on your neck. And not going to tap on the face, tap on the top of the head. Then rub your heads together again and just massage your ears very lightly.
That feels good.
Wow. Now do this. Press your hands into your ear. Press the palms. And go like this.
Oh,
Do that one more time.
Relax that area.
Ready? And notice how you feel.
Good.
Thank you.
That's a wake up.
Thank you.
Now, I don't know where we are. Anyone know what time it is?
It must be
2:17.
17. 17.
my computer say
Oh.
217.
Okay, so anyone have any questions? We could just spend another 5 minutes if you have a question or you want to make a
I
comment.
just wanted to tell you that I do the tapping to the dog and the dog's in heaven.
Hey, all right, I love it.
It's like the dog knows better than we do.
Right. Well, they're so super sensitive to energy.
Bill,
Thank you. That's a good one.
what's the difference? I was watching the videos on YouTube, and I don't know what's the difference between Tai Chi and the word that you put on the
Oh,
one.
okay, Qigong. Okay, this is Tai Chi, right?
Yeah.
Easy. Qigong is what we do in the beginning of the class, where we're sitting or standing, but we're not moving. We're just moving the upper body. That's Qigong.
Okay.
When you do the choreography, that's Tai Chi. But they're both related.
Thank you.
So Qigong, you could say, is the mother of Tai Chi because it's much more ancient.
Okay.
But most
Thank you.
people have never heard of Qigong, so we call it Tai Chi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's all Tai Chi.
This is Stephanie Palmino. I haven't joined you before, but it's nice to meet you, and I've enjoyed entering the program.
Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Good to see you. I can see you right there.
Stephanie is our next speaker, so please stick around. And she was testing out Zoom, and I noticed she joined your class, Bill, so that was great.
Thank you, Stephanie. Yes,
Thank you, Bill.
good to meet
Thank you,
you.
Bill.
Good to see everybody.
very much.
I'm gonna sign
Thank
off.
you.
I will see
Thank
you,
you.
Next
see
Tuesday.
you next
See
week.
you on Tuesday, 3:15.
See you on Tuesday.
I almost started to say 2:15.
Big
Bye-bye.
bow.
你好。
Thank you again.